What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn makes a bold claim. He states that Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr., the rematch, will be bigger than Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the rematch. Okay. You know, I don't know about that one. I mean, Eddie Hearn, of course, will make that claim because of how the record seal is made, but there's a lot of things we don't know about Andy Ruiz. He didn't go into a fight that was prepped around him. He didn't go to a fight that was promoted by him. He went into a fight as a replacement where a fight was already talked up. Sure, people wanted to see AJ come to America and fight. That's why I feel he should, that's why I'm glad that he's fighting over here for the rematch. But people wanted to see AJ, but they also wanted to see that shit-talking Jarrell Big Baby Miller and the outcome thereof of Jarrell Big Baby Miller, right? Second pound-for-pound best shit-talker in the world after Tyson Fury in the heavyweight division. He would probably be overall 3 out of the whole Broner's up there, but Billy Joe Saunders, he's a shit talker too, so go figure. They're they're good friends, Fury and Saunders. But anyway, that's a hard question to really decipher now because sure, Andy Ruiz won, but how would the tickets do? The question is, how would the tickets have been if Andy Ruiz was that guy that was going to originally fight Anthony Joshua? You see what I'm saying? So for him saying that it will be bigger than Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury rematch, I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. Now, will it sell more? It might. It might sell more. But it's one of those things where, I don't know, man. It's the build-up, what does it mean? I don't know because all of it means a lot. Both fights have championships on the line. I know Ruiz and Joshua have the unified multi-belt belts on the line, right? Winner takes all, almost. Because then you have Tyson Fury will be fighting for the Ring magazine, and Deontay Wilder will be holding the WBC, and then you have the lineal moral title. That's what I call it. The lineal moral title on the line. So, yeah, it's a lot of stakes. The Ring magazine is no big deal. I mean, it's no little thing. That is a very big deal. I think that fight will show a lot about a fighter, or both about everybody. Everybody will have to be tested. People will have to, make adjustments, but that's a real hard. I think it would be Wilder Fury, honestly, on pay-per-view, even because it's pay-per-view. I think it would be that because if both guys keep winning and it gets to a point they actually make that rematch, that build-up's going to be great. Now, the problem is that fight hasn't been made yet. You see what I'm saying? So, if Deontay and Fury keep winning, if Wilder can get past Ortiz, if Fury can get past whoever the fuck he fights, then next year that builds that stage for these two guys to fight again. And by that time, since these guys have won and it's also the way they win also. So it's too many things that hasn't been established yet to make that kind of claim by Eddie Hearn. Right? Eddie Hearn has his rematch already set. So they can start promotions now. But Wilder and Fury, they don't have their stuff mapped out yet. So there's no way of knowing that. Unless you just pair up the figures, which I will do. But right now, you're looking at a fight that's too premature to really talk about. Because anything can happen in the sport of boxing, especially in the heavyweight division. So if we looked at those two fights, I would have to say Wilder and Fury, simply because, you know, everyone the test would be for Joshua to see what Joshua can do with Ruiz in a rematch. Now, that is very intriguing. I'm not trying to take anything away from that fight, but again, Ruiz wasn't that first fighter, so we don't know how marketable this fight will be. We don't know any of that. You know, we will know when it happens. We'll know because he's the champ now. We'll know if people come out support him. Now, he might have the Mexican fans that's supporting him. That is a factor. We got to look at that. We got to look at all factors. The Nigerians, the British, you know they're going to come and support AJ. The ones that didn't run with the tail between their legs back to the UK and get pissed off, right? Because you know that happened. But, you know, you're going to have Nigerians, British, Mexicans, see, and then they're going to come together. And I know Mexicans support their fighters. So does the British. So does the Nigerians, right? So, I don't know. Because Wilder and Fury, those guys, people want to see that fight. But the question you ask yourself, is it just the diehards that want to see that fight mostly, or the casuals? You know what I'm saying? So, but they're two inciting fights. I just think that Wilder and Fury's fight has more time to build the potential of being a bigger fight than a fight that's already established with Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? So, but the only way we will know ultimately is to match up the numbers and everything to see how big these are. You know, we will say Madison Square Garden is a big deal. It is the mecca of boxing, so it attracts a lot of people just for the name and the venue by itself. I can say that. I will believe that, but you know, we have to see what it does. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Eddie Hearn's claims. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.